How does NASCAR overtime change fuel strategy? Imagine you're racing towards the finish line when suddenly the race extends unexpectedly. That's what happens in NASCAR when overtime kicks in, and it can really shake up how teams handle fuel. NASCAR overtime is designed to give us a green flag finish, meaning the race continues beyond the scheduled laps if a caution comes out near the end. Instead of ending under yellow, the race goes into a two-lap shootout, which can mean extra laps that nobody planned for. This makes fuel management trickier because teams usually calculate fuel needs based on the normal race distance. Now they have to think about those potential extra laps. If a team didn't pit earlier, they might run out of fuel during overtime, which could cause a crash or force them to slow down and lose positions. To avoid that, some teams choose to pit during late cautions, even if it costs them track position, just to make sure they have enough fuel. But pitting late isn't always a simple choice because it can give up valuable spots on the track. Drivers who stay out risk running dry during the overtime laps, which can be disastrous. Multiple overtime attempts can happen if there's more than one caution, so teams need to be ready for the possibility of even more extra laps. This means they might add a little extra fuel to their tanks just in case. The key is balancing the risk of running out of fuel with the reward of staying on the track and fighting for the win. Sometimes, a driver might push hard to conserve fuel early on, saving just enough for the final push. Other times, teams might decide to pit late and gamble on their fuel calculations. Either way, overtime turns a straightforward race into a game of strategic guessing, where fuel management can make the difference between victory and a disappointing finish. So, in essence, NASCAR overtime forces teams to think ahead and adapt quickly, making every decision about fuel more critical than ever.